It's not easy at all, but some of your favorite top models are speaking out about abuses that they have suffered in the past. Last season on the Tyra show, the winner of America's Next Top Model, Cycle 8, Jasleen, surprised a 17-year-old girl who was a victim of domestic violence with her own confession. Check it out. Tell us about your relationship, because I knew about it when you tried out the first time for Top Model.
Something difficult that a lot of teens go through. You know, we all fall into relationships. Why? Because we go in there without knowing what takes place in a healthy and an unhealthy relationship.
And how old were you?
So, of course, I was about 18 years old.
First love.
Through it. My first love, my first everything. I mean, I was growing up, experiencing life, and, you know, I mean, the two main factors about abuse is control and power. So, you know, a woman like me who was very vulnerable and being so loving that he was able to control me. Mm-hmm. And that's where things led into abuse. You know, it started with, you know, a slap, then to a punch, you know. So I was like, whoa, this is not me. I have plans, I have goals in my life, and that's what I'm all about. I did 7 months of therapy, gained knowledge on domestic violence, and now I stand here as a winner because of it.
Yeah, good. Now, the interesting thing is, first of all, I'm really happy that Jasleen is here today. And I'm not faulting her, and I'm not going to attack you, but you weren't telling the truth that day.
Well, yes, I have a confession. I was with my ex-boyfriend for 4 years. He did hit me and, you know, went through emotional abuse. And, but I ended up going back to him. After my win, I was just like so focused about speaking about my story and being a part of organizations, you know, to just pretty much make myself feel like I was out of it. And unfortunately, I did fall back.
And you weren't in it. We actually got Jasleen help. She auditioned for Top Model the year before she won. She did not make it because she was in this abusive relationship, and we felt she wasn't healthy mentally enough to compete in Top Model. She came back the next year and won. So after that, we're, you know, off camera, we're talking, and I'm like, I'm so proud of you. You got out of that bad relationship. And you're like, yeah, Mama Tyra, I got out. So how did you feel being not truthful with me and knowing that you were still with him?
It hurted me a lot, actually. Yeah. Like, it was a deep secret, you know. And my thing was, though, that I went on the show. It's gonna be very hard. I'm sorry. I don't want to be a baby cry. But,
no, it's not a baby cry, Jasleen. That's not a baby cry. This is real. It's okay.
So, you know, I didn't find out that I was in an abusive relationship until auditioning for America's Next Top Model and speaking to a psychiatrist. So I went along with that story, and that's why I felt like, you know what, with the success of my win, I can use this as a platform to help and educate young teens about the situation. So that's why I went on and speaking about it, but it was such a burden on me because I didn't want to lie to you. I respect you so much, and I appreciate so much you've done for me, Tyra. I tell everybody this because you have taken me to places and shown me the world now. And so that's why it hurted me, and I just like, when I talk to my fans about this situation, I'm like, how phony am I? How hypocritical am I? But it is a vicious cycle. And I am willing to stand here and accept my mistake, and that's why I'm open about this, and I want to tell you the truth, you know? But
Jasleen, when you were in whether it's alcoholism, and there's an alcoholic that's helping other alcoholics get through it, they may be a recovering addict, but sometimes they slip up and go back to drink the alcohol. It doesn't make them less of a leader. It makes them more human. Do you understand?
Definitely.
So that is part of the cycle that you got pulled in. And it doesn't make you a bad person. And I don't even think it makes you a liar. Because part of abuse is living in this weird world and almost lying to yourself. So when you were not telling the truth to me, I don't think you were lying. I think you were still in that cycle of hell. Does that make sense? So I forgive you. I want you to know I forgive you. So where are you now with him? Are you really broken up, or are you?
Yeah, okay. I live in New York. I stand here strong, and I can say that I am still, I still believe in being a spokesperson for Liz Claiborne Love Is Not Abuse and helping and educating young teens about this situation.
Did he hit you again?
Yes.
He hit you again when you went back. So he did it and you said...
It was definitely
stop.
one of those where I just stood back and I was like, no, you know
No more.
what, like, it's not going to happen no more.
Okay, we'll be right back.